Now, guys, tell me one reason why you will not love Judge Funmi judgment after both parties have narrated their differences. What is making them having conflict within them? Tell me why you will not love her conclusion. Like, remember this case where this girl claimed that his boyfriend's friend raped her and got her pregnant. Now, Judge Funmi has concluded on the matter. Like, she did a counseling conclusion and also give a real judgment on the case, because I see no reason why you will deny a mother or a father access to their children or child. I see no reason. It's not done anywhere. If it were you, what would you do? You claim that this person is the mother of this child, but at the same time, you said she should not see her child. Where is it done? Like, give it up to Judge Funmi. Let's hear Judge Funmi conclusion on this matter. Guys, watch till the end and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give me a like and
the fact that even if you were in the country, did you consider the fact that even if you didn't travel out, there's still that possibility for her to get pregnant for another man? You were no longer living together. You were no longer dating. The two of you were not married. You see, the two of you, I'm still listening to you, but one thing I've decided is the two of you are going to go for counseling on how to co-parent. Co-parents, you have to.
Then when I finally came back to the country, that was 2022. Okay. That was when I came and I got married. By then, she has already given birth to another girl, to that same girl. Now, calculating the event from that time, that was when I knew that, oh, you were even pregnant when you took my son away. Now, that's harsh. Then her uncle called my parents to meet. They met at my uncle's house. That was where we all sat. And they talked to her about everything. That they don't want us to go to police. She has taken my parents to different police. Now, we've gone to different police and they're all saying the same thing.
Over what?
She's the one taking them all about.
Over what?
Over the child.
That what?
That I took the child away from her. And whenever they go to any police, the same police will still hand over the child to my parents.
Lie.
Telling her she doesn't have anything doing. She doesn't have a house. She doesn't have where she's staying. Okay, now ask her, what about the man she's staying with?
You have no business with the man. I keep telling you.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd rather you face your case. The two of you face each other, face your case. Leave your spouses out of this.
Okay,
Can you please do that?
I won't talk anything about him anymore.
Better.
Now, when we are together in my uncle's place, her uncle took the child from her. This is willingly, for the second time, if not the third time. And they brought him to me. Then my dad told me that since everything is like this, that there's no problem, that whenever she comes, we should allow her to see the child. I said, no problem, me, I don't have any issue about that. But my only issue is, she has done it before, taking the child and zoom off. I don't have any money to waste anymore. And our uncle said, well, as it is now, I'll have to give them something. Anything I wish to give them. That was that my dad told me to give them some money. And I said, okay, this period, I came to the wedding. I've spent a whole lot. When I go back to Dubai, I'll send some money to them. And when I got to Dubai, first thing I did was to send 150,000. She took the 100,000. Our uncle took 50,000.
That's a lie.
Then, that moment, she was using a very small phone. Before I knew it, she got an Android phone, went on TikTok, started disturbing my life on WhatsApp, giving me all insults on WhatsApp. Then I told her, I said, you're supposed to use 100,000 to do something good. Instead, you went and got a new phone with it. Now you're insulting me. What do you want me to do?
Please, Your Honor.
My parents told me to give you some money. Your uncle said I should give you something. Now I gave you 150. Even your uncle was even arguing with you that you didn't even give him the 50,000, you gave him 40,000. That was what the uncle was even telling me. I said, uncle, this is not my business. I have done what I need to do.
Your Honor, please have something.
My son is important.
Okay, now the bottom line is from what you have said.
Ma, please, I have something to say.
What do you want to say?
Concerning the agreement between the money. I have no agreement with anybody to collect money from anybody.
No problem.
His uncle called me and said that they want to support me.
Collected money.
They want to support me in my business. What business am I doing? I say I sell thrift. I sell children clothes. So that's.
She has none. I knew her more than everybody here. She has none.
Anyway, you got the money.
So he called me. I told them in right there. The only person that was telling my uncle that leave this girl is saying that she knows this family was my grandmother because she was there. I said, I know this family. They use things against people. They will use your word against you.
Were you sending money or not?
Ma, so they sent me. He said he's going to send me money. I told you, I said, Uncle Love Day, I know this family. This family can rob me. I don't want, because tomorrow I will hear that. They will tell me that I sold the boy to them. Please, I don't want any money. And he assured me that it was nothing like that. That they're just giving me to support me. And he gave me. And the following year, I did not even send call him.
I can go tomorrow and get
he called me.
I'll tell you why I said that.
The following year, Your Honor, he sent me 100,000.
I want you to have it. It's obvious the money was sent to you. The purpose might be different.
And the reason why it's alive.
That is it. Do you understand? You are the reason why.
He's
Why
alive.
he's alive?
Let me tell you one thing that you need to understand. So, if it actually crossed your mind at that time, God used him to reset your mind.
I never wanted
At
to
the
do
right
so, Your
correction.
Honor. It was his mother that asked me to abort it, that I cannot come
Anyway,
with
we've
pregnancy.
passed that.
She lied.
Whether to remove the pregnancy or keep the
Why did Mama kill
pregnancy,
me?
we have a child that is alive now.
You can
You see
ask
why
her.
the two of you need to go for counseling? You can see. You are behaving like babies, honestly.
Especially
And you have a child between you. The two of you are not babies any longer. You have a child. And all I want to tell you, and the way it's going to go, and the way it should be, and the way the law will have it, the two of you have right of access. Neither party should be denied access to a child. But the custody, ordinarily, with the age of that child, it should be with her. But looking at a lot of circumstances, even from our own pleadings, what all she's talking about is access. She's not asking for custody. And she has the right to access. Do you understand me?
Of course, Your Honor.
Now, Sandra,
Your Honor.
if you are granted access here today, that child must not be taken outside Lagos without his knowledge
Yes, Your Honor.
and consent. There are two things: knowledge and consent.
Ma?
Knowledge and consent. Because I'm putting that in place because of the circumstances in which you took that child earlier on. That's why that caution is there.
I understand.
And for you, the child should not be taken outside the country without her knowledge and her consent. Now, do you know the school of that child?
No, they changed this. They changed the moment I
If she needs to know,
realized.
there's no problem.
Just wait. These are things we are going to add. What's the name of the school?
Living Fountain.
Living Fountain.
Yeah.
Where is that? You know where it is?
No, I don't
Where is
know.
that?
He's at Kola area.
Pardon?
Kola.
Kola area,
Yeah.
Alagbado.
Yes.
Okay. So, let the school, which dates will be available for the two of you to go to the school together?
I'll figure out the date because
You have to state a date now for you to agree.
Ma,
Because the legal team has to monitor. So this coming Tuesday, let the two of you meet at the school by 10 a.m.
okay, ma'am.
Introduce her to the school. If it's 5 minutes she can spend with the son there. Do you understand? Later.
Okay, ma'am.
You can always visit the child in school. In fact, when you are with your son, you don't ever have to say anything negative about him or the family members.
Don't do that.
And the same way with you. And tell your wife to tell your spouse as well. Don't mess up their psychological welfare. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let her have access. In school, for now. You'll be seeing the child in school. Then after 3 months, you both stay in Lagos. The child will have to be spending some weekends with her. You have to start alternating the weekends. Do you understand me? If the child is with you this Saturday, because that place is custody, you can only have access to that child on a Saturday. And you return on Sunday because you go to church with the child, right? So that means first thing, where do you stay? Where do you stay? What's the distance?
Stay at Kola.
You stay around the same area?
No, I start at Ayobo.
And where do you stay?
Kola.
Is that far from each other?
Yes,
Yeah.
Kola is at the back of
About how many minutes
A little
distance?
bit, like 30,
If you are
35
driving,
minutes.
like
Yeah,
30,
sure.
35?
Yes, ma'am.
That's not too bad. What do you do now for a living?
I work as a brand ambassador for a fruit juice.
How many years contract do you have with them?
For now, it's a 6-month contract.
Where did you start?
Not only that, I do.
Where did you start with them?
Last year, I've been doing that.
Okay, they keep renewing.
Yes.
Then be visiting the child in school. Then from first Saturday in March, you pick the child up by 10 a.m. And you have to pick the child by 6 p.m. on Sundays.
6 p.m. Sunday.
Sundays. You have to arrange by 6 p.m. It's just because of the way you are relating. We do this all the time. And at times when they can't work out, all the man will do, if it's his pick up or your own time, he will send money or send Uber to go and pick. You understand what I'm saying? And maybe hand them over to your parents, depending when you are free. On your way home, you pick your child, you go home, you get your wife to pick from your gram. I don't know. Do you understand?
Right, I understand.
These are all things you can easily work out.
I understand.
And there are times that the way I even said alternate weekends, they'll call each other. Oh, please, Sandra or Stanley, I know next Saturday is for you, but we have an event that I'd love to take the boy to. Can you have 2 consecutive weekends later? These are things you work out. you should be able to work out.
Problem, Your Honor.
Do you understand me?
It's all right.
Give each other access. Let her have access today. Go to the school by 10 on Tuesday. Let them have access. Then, now after that, until March. So let her take those 3 months or 2 months to bond. Because the boy has been here for so long. I can't just take him. And by the time we're about to start that too, the sleepover, we have a review. I'd love to see the child.
Okay.
Do you understand me? I'd love to talk to the boy. Then after that, we can bring him for that. Go to when the 3 months is over, reach out to the legal team. Do you understand? Then, when any date you are scheduled to come, I'll see the baby first. Before we have a session here. He won't be here. But I'd love to talk to him first. So I want to know. There are things I'd like to know.
All right, ma'am.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yes.
If a child has been in a position for so long, you can't just uproot that and
Yes, I understand.
it's for the baby's welfare.